And we're live. Hey, I'd like to thank everyone for tuning in. Another chance at the video. What really surprised me was I just sent this my previous video out to a couple of friends. I thought they'd get a kick out of it, and it turns out it moved had a lot greater life than I thought it would, and I'm kind of encouraged. I just want to put out a little video, real simple to grasp topic: creation versus evolution, solved in about 3 minutes. I'll try to keep it moving here. If you don't believe in creation at all, I got it. If you haven't, I don't believe in creation since the day I was created. I got you. Okay, then you're gonna find this entertaining. A guy in his garage trying to talk about these, concepts. No PhD or nothing. If you're on the fence, like, yeah, I believe in God, but in the beginning, I kind of, I got you. I understand. But go pass this around, and this will be, the intent is a little bit on the entertaining, informative side. Okay, so what we're going to be doing here, I got about 30 slides for you, and I got about 30 slides after the creation, 30 slides of evolution. But if you look at the little bar down there, we ain't going to spend a whole lot of time on that. Experiment. After that, or a little kind of situational, you have infinite time and infinite money. I know, it sounds good to me too. We're going to do 3 experiments in my garage here, and you can amaze your friends. See as far as working on this theory, fact, or you make the call. You make the call. Many people don't want anything to do with this discussion because I just don't really want to wrap myself around the bet. People talk. It never goes anywhere. And especially if you just were to announce, you know what? Honey, dear, best friend in high school, best friend in college, best friend, I've decided I'm a creationist. They're going to look at you and maybe say, okay, who put the pot under your bed? What have you been into that now suddenly you're a creationist? And I got that. People are pretty hesitant to kind of go into that danger zone. But well, let's look at what we got here. I got my 30 slides on creation. Okay, it goes something like this. Okay, blah, 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 blah. Yeah. Okay, and there we go. All right. Now, I kind of give equal treatment. I'm going to give equal treatment, fair time rule to the evolutionists. So, okay, blah, 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 blah. Blah 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 blah. Okay, so that leaves us to, I've given you, and let's imagine here, you've got infinite life and infinite money, kind of like Mario Brothers with the cheat code. So okay, I'm giving you that, kind of like the universe, kind of like Earth, that has infinite time and infinite means to make things happen. So okay. You've got infinite time, infinite money. What are you going to do with it? For our first experiment, I'm going to give you, hang on here, 1 rock. Now, if I give you this rock, infinite time, infinite money, can you turn this rock into people? Go. Okay, this video is can only be like 4 minutes long, or no one's going to watch it. So come on, go. Okay, no. All right, I got you. Can't turn a rock into people, infinite time, infinite money. I didn't come up with that. That's not me. Don't say that. That comes right out of the textbooks. Pretty much every textbook I ever saw in elementary school, junior high, senior high. I've got children now going through the same stuff. That's what's in the book. Earth was super fire hot, cooled down into a cold rock, and people. Poof. Okay. Okay, I got you. Not fair at all. Not fair to take a rock. Okay, so I'm going to give you guys about a 2 billion year head start. Still infinite time, infinite money. Given a life form, could you turn it into people? Okay, so here's my volunteer and my demonstrator. Okay, here's my volunteer. Okay, now here's my volunteer. Well, David, if I gave you infinite time and infinite money, could you turn David or his ancestors into people? Go! Oh, I know what you're saying. No, that's not fair. That's not fair. You've only got one there. This is a haploid, diploid, complex molecule. There's no way that could be done. Well, here, it's already happened. I didn't make this up. This is what's being taught in the school here is we scout our protozoas and our jellyfish and all our non-gender type animals, and it kind of eventually, somewhere here, no one really quite knows when, the protozoa decided that its life wasn't complicated or complex enough and it needed a spouse. Okay, and it just magically divided into, okay, honey, we're now, a couple. Oh, well, now we're going to decide things like who's going to do the taxes and stuff like that. I gotcha. This is not my theory. This is the elementary, the textbooks and stuff like that. I'm just kind of bringing it out. This is not my theory. Okay, and I got you. So it's not that fair to take David here and expect him to do all the work. So let's do experiment number 3. If I give you 2 life forms, can you breed it into people? Okay, so I got my other volunteer here. This is my other volunteer. This is Bathsheba. Hi, David. Meet, and they're good friends. And if I gave you guys infinite time and infinite money, could you maybe turn David and Bathsheba into people? And this is not me, my deal. I can tell you what we have been doing. We've been breeding dogs for, I don't know, 300 years or more, trying to breed them for desirable characteristics, and they're not talking yet, they're not walking yet. Although I do have it on good authority, they are solving mysteries in the cartoons. And this is not, once again, not my theory that 2 life forms decided to eventually grow brains, become smart, do fire, do taxes, build houses, do all those great things we know. Not my theory. This is just what's out there. Okay, so we're going to do what we did. We did the debate of creation in 30 slides, 30 slides of evolution. You're the immortal billionaire. We talked about that. Did people come from hot rocks? How did people come from no gender life forms? And how did animals turn into people? Okay, these are things that they're there. I asked you these 3 things now. Could you do them if you had infinite time or infinite money? Just something to think about. And on that last point, the so what factor. Alright, so what? Some guy in his garage had a rock, a dog, and 2 dogs. Well, it's the bigger point. Just trying to get people to think that, we're given this stuff and it's just crayon. No one wants to argue, I got it. No one wants to be that guy who gets pointed out by, in a group of people as, oh, that guy. No one wants to be that guy. Well, that's why you friend this to your friends and your partners and things like that, of just, what do you think? Entertaining or just whatever? But I just wanted you guys to think. I do appreciate you taking time, precious minutes out of your very busy lives to kind of share with me, and just something to think about. And I really appreciate it. Thank you for letting me get my piece. So, peace out.